Hi, my name is Reza. I'm going to be doing parts 2 to 4 with you today for our customer discovery team presentation. Our hypothesis was that we'd be able to sell a vegan recipe booklet to members of the general public who were interested in improving their diet and their overall general health. Our team chose this hypothesis because there are many health benefits that come with the adoption of a vegan diet, many of which were observed firsthand. There are a lot of ill effects associated with excessive consumption of meat, and in general with processed and fatty foods, some of which lead to diseases such as diabetes and obesity. The world and society is generally becoming more conscious of healthy eating and a healthy lifestyle. Our strategy for engaging our customers was we conducted a survey via interviews and conversations in an effort to potentially determine if there was an interest for diets consisting of vegan foods, as well as to gauge individuals' diets and appetites. The goal of the survey component was to connect with and listen to potential customers and to identify the interest and research the potential in the market to sell a vegan recipe book. We tried to pick locations where there were establishments that emphasize healthy eating. We wanted to speak to people in these settings to conduct our surveys. The summary of our results for the hypothesis testing are based on the responses we received in our surveys. We listened to our potential customer segment, analyzed their responses, and learned a variety of things. We learned that most people did not know the exact details of what constituted a vegan diet. Many people were also under the impression that there needed to be a lot of sacrifices to be made in order to switch to a vegan diet. Additionally, we learned that many individuals were more flexible moving towards a plant-based or vegetarian diet, and also they were more comfortable implementing such a diet initially 10% of the time, and then working gradually to potentially implement it more so in the long run. There were 3 experiments in total that we conducted via our surveys. There were also 3 changes that resulted via these experiments. The first resultant change was to our distribution model, the way we were going to distribute our booklet. Retail distribution was what we were initially thinking. However, based on our surveys, we realized that this was not the best option. Instead, an online distribution model consisting of PDF booklets or another form of electronic booklets will be the distribution avenue that appears to have the highest potential right now. Our second result was we expanded the scope of healthy eating because, as I said previously, many people weren't necessarily 100% sure what a vegan diet consisted of, and they were more inclined to possibly learn about a plant-based or vegetarian diet in addition to a vegan diet. And we don't want to narrow our market at all. So we're going to expand the scope to include information concerning a plant-based and vegetarian diet in our booklet to broaden our market as much as possible to all the people who are interested in trying to eat healthy. Our third change that we incorporated based on our surveys was we renamed our overall product because the use of the word vegan limits the reach of our product and it may deter healthy eaters who are not vegan. I would like to briefly go over our business model with you to give you an idea and insight into our company. Our key partners are online bloggers who supply us with their tried and tested recipes with their permission. Our motivations for partnership are that it reduces the risk and uncertainty of making our own recipes. We can make sure the recipes will taste good and they will be good for our consumers and our market. This also gives their books and blogs more exposure since people would generally normally be unaware of them. Key activities. What key activities do our value propositions require? Putting a plant-based diet into a primer showing that it is an easily achievable way of life and way of eating. Our distribution channels will be online distribution. Key resources. What key resources do our value propositions require? They require human and intellectual property, the ability to break down plant-based eating into something everyone can understand. Our distribution channels will be online and using PayPal as well, potentially. Our value propositions. What value do we deliver to the customer? We deliver an easy-to-understand primer on the benefits of healthy eating consisting of tried and tested recipes. Which one of our customers' problems are we helping to solve? We are helping to solve unhealthy eating habits. What bundles of products and services are we offering to each customer segment? We are offering a primer to eating healthy with our tried and tested recipes to give them a sample of how eating healthy can be achieved without sacrificing on taste. Which customer needs are we satisfying? We're satisfying the need for our customer base to be healthy. The majority of our population knows they could be healthier, but aren't necessarily sure how to go about it. We aim to help our customers become healthier by reading our booklet, getting some great ideas, and helping them get a strong start to getting a new and a healthy lifestyle. Customer relationships. What type of relationship does each of our customer segments expect us to establish and maintain with them? With our customer segment, we will establish a relationship through our product. We will make sure we deliver our product on time, send them the highest quality information we have, and help them get a start towards healthy eating now and for the rest of their life, hopefully. The channels. Through which channels will our customer segments be reached? We will first go through our friends and family before we move on to others. We're going to be moving through a cost-efficient channel, trying to go through online distribution. Our customer segments. For whom are we creating value? We are creating value for people who are looking to try and be healthier and who may not know where to start. We are looking to create value for people who are tired of trying fad dieting, people who want to be healthier. We are looking to create value for people who want to look at one source for easy to understand information. Our cost structure. What are the most important costs inherent in our business model? PayPal fees, our hosting service in order to distribute our documents. Revenue streams. Our revenue will come from the sale of our booklet. And right now we're thinking about a price range from $3 to $5. In discussing our revenue, a key component of our revenue is based on our customer segments. I would like to discuss our customer segment with you for a few minutes and detailing what we knew about our customer segment and what we didn't know. Going into the market analysis in our survey, we knew that there are people who are willing to improve their diet and want healthier diets. And there will be people who are willing to move towards more plant-based diets. We knew that many people want to eat healthier, but think that eating healthier is a very tough thing to do, and it's expensive and it's complicated. We knew that people in our market, our consumer segment, knew that there are ill effects associated with overeating and not having a healthy diet. However, there were also many things that we didn't know about our customer segment and many things that we learned. We learned that most people did not know what a vegan diet entails. We learned that people preferred plant-based or vegetarian diet to a vegan diet because many people believe is less restrictive. People were under the impression that it's very difficult to make a commitment to a vegan diet and to maintain it because they think that it's very expensive, and they also think that it's a very tough commitment with restrictions. People were not completely aware of all the health benefits associated with the vegan diet. People were concerned that a vegan diet would not provide them with the required nutrition. There are some things that we don't know yet. What will be the exact price that we were going to set for this recipe book? The types of distribution channel that we will potentially use, and the payment to be determined in conjunction with it. There are a couple questions for which the feedback of the class would be helpful. Which distribution model will customers find to be the most beneficial? A tangible booklet that people could have with them and take from point A to point B, or online distribution that people could have on their laptops or iPhones, or phones in general. Second question is, what would be an objection to stop you from buying this booklet? Is there any reason that you would not buy this booklet that would detail some healthy options and ways to incorporate more healthy choices into your diet at a low cost? Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to working with you in the future.